Hello all and welcome to Astro Wheel of Fortune. My name is Vlada and I read tarot. And today I wanted to do something a little bit different. Okay, so I've been thinking a lot about tarot and divination in general, and the readings that I have done. If you have been following my series Tarot by Tarot, you will know where I'm going with this, I think. If you haven't checked it out yet, make sure to check it out. It's a series where I ask tarot about itself. There's a video that I do where I ask tarot about itself in general. And then there's videos where I go by each major arcana. So far I have the Fool, the Magician, the High Priestess, and I'll probably have the Empress up by the time that this reading goes out, or this goes out. I don't know, maybe I will, maybe I won't, but I've got the Empress video ready to go as well. But I kept thinking about the concept of tarot being language and it having some sort of like linguistic value, whether it be, in terms of spiritual language or whether we can use it as actual language. And I was kind of thinking how if tarot is a language that the universe is using with us, if tarot is the language that the universe speaks to us and we translate it and we understand it, maybe in order to become more fluent in it, maybe in order to become more expertly in it, we need to start speaking to the universe with the language and using the very language that we're using to absorb information, to put out information into the world. And will that actually be helpful to us? I was also thinking about how we as humans between ourselves could start learning how to communicate with tarot between each other, and how maybe we could break down certain boundaries and barriers when it comes to language in general if we started to communicate with these, because this is an alphabet. If you think about it, we've got this alphabet in front of us. It's unusual. It also made me think of how humans used to communicate with hieroglyphs and all that kind of symbolism. So how can we maybe utilize this language in a new and exciting way that would make us a lot more fluent in it? That would make us have a better understanding of language in general, and maybe see language from a very new perspective, from a very different perspective. And maybe that's where the purpose of tarot is leading us. So, because I also noted in the reading that I did on tarot that tarot has a certain function at different times in our lives. So who's to say that we can't evolve the functions of tarot as we move along, as we move forward? So I've kind of prepared my tarot deck here. I have all the major arcanas here. They're not really in order. I tried to put them somewhat in order, but I was just kind of doing it quickly, but they're all here. I also split up the rest of the minor arcana into the court cards. As you can see, we've got the swords court cards, I've got the cup court cards, I've got the wand court cards, the pentacle court cards, and then of course the rest of the minor arcana is on top as well. We've got pentacles, cups, swords, and wands. And I was thinking, I was like, what if I put out a message, very intentionally, if I tried to set up a message in front of me here to my followers, to people who subscribe to my channel or watch my channel, and see if I can communicate something very specific with this language. Because I'm aware a lot of my viewers, a lot of my subscribers, followers are also tarot readers, are fellow divination workers. And, I just want to do a bit of an experiment here and put out a message and see if anyone can pick up on it, or anyone can, can I actually, the way that the universe communicates with us through tarot, can a human being, a person, communicate with another person through tarot, where no words are spoken, or maybe very few words are spoken, but the rest is all this language, this esoteric visual language that we use. So I wanted to kind of get into it and just see what comes up. So I think the way that I'm going to do this is I'm going to I will say certain things as I'm laying out the message. You know, I won't be doing it in complete silence, but I won't be giving the message away. I just feel like I want to maybe clarify a couple of things or say a couple of things. So I'm going to put out a message, and whoever gets that message, and I have a certain intention with this message. This is a very specific intention that I have. Nobody knows about it. I'm not going to voice it on video. I have a very specific intention for this message. There's a really specific thing that I want to happen out of this message. This video is actually, this is also my message to the universe, but I also want to see, this is something that I'm trying to manifest for myself as a person. But I also want to see if people can pick up on this message, and like how this communication tool can work. It's just fascinating to me. This is just something that I want to try. But so I want you to look at this message as I'm putting it out and I'm laying it out, and I'm see it as me communicating with the universe. But also maybe like communicating with someone specific. Keep that in mind. I could be trying to communicate with someone specific. I could be trying to communicate with a specific group. I could be trying to communicate. All of those things could be true. But I really want you to tune in with your own intuition. And I'd really love to see if you're going to pick up on the message that I'm trying to put out into the universe here. And if you can translate it accurately from what my intention is. So I'm going to place my overall intention first. So my overall intention with this message is, this is my overall intention. I want to elaborate on that intention. Probably a good idea to keep in mind where I'm reaching and what cards I'm reaching for and considering, because that's almost like a language in itself, right? Like, what am I considering saying? So I'm going to clarify this intention with this. So this is my intention for the message. My main intention here. Now, with this intention in mind, I'm going to express the past of whatever the situation is. I'm going to express the past. And we're going to go then into the present and what I'm hoping for the future. So I'm going to express the past when it comes to this intention. This is the core message, if you like. This is the core message that I'm putting out there into the universe. Because everything is a mirror. Everything. So this is the core message. Then I'm going to explain the past. I'm not doing reversals here either, so the past, these are not in order as well. I just did it very quickly. The past. This is the past of the situation. So the core of the situation and the intention of this message, the past of the situation. Then I'm going to go into the present. This is kind of like how I'm operating right now in terms of the core message and in terms of this specific message that I'm putting out. Yeah, I think I want to put this down as well. So this is the present of my energy within this context. And then I'm just going to layer them a little bit. I'm sure you'll be able to see them still. And then I want to put down my hopes for the future. Actually, for the present, I have something to say still. And I actually will use this card in reverse because it feels like I want to use it in reverse. I'm going to layer that over these. My hopes for the future. Actually, I have more to say about the present. Sorry, there's a lot that I have to say about the present, honestly. This is actually a very important part of the present. Do I feel satisfied with the present? Because there's a lot I clearly have to say about the present. I think I feel satisfied, actually. Okay, let's move on. And my hopes for the future, as a result of this intention, as a result of this core reading, what are my hopes for the future? I do feel like I want to take this. Okay, so let me just put these all away because these are not really important now. I've used all the cards I want to use, so I'm just going to put away the major arcana as well. So that's the message that I have. So I would really love to see what people derive from this message. Like, what do you feel from it? Because this is what I'm putting out into the universe. This is my intention. This is what I want, really. What do I want? I want this. This is my intention. This is what I'm interested in. This is what I'm trying to manifest. This is what I'm trying to bring into my reality. It's the core of the reading. This is the past of the situation as it pertains to this core. The Four of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Four of Cups. This is the present of this core situation. The Seven of Pentacles, followed by the Eight of Pentacles, followed by the Ace of Wands, followed by the Three of Wands. And I also wanted to layer the Eight of Swords in reverse, the only card I wanted to use in reverse here, and the Hermit card. So that's the present situation. And then the future, what my intentions are for the future and how I'd like to see the situation progress into the future. I have the Six of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Judgment card, and the Queen of Wands. And then I wanted to just relay the core of the situation is the main card that really represents the core of the situation is the Hierophant. And I've also got the Three of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. In terms of my intention, that's what I'm interested in. So that is the message that I have to put out into the universe. That is the thing that I want to communicate. And I just wanted to see if there is something that, you know, I wonder if someone can actually get exactly what I'm trying to say here. I am interested in seeing that. And yeah, like, I just really want to see if we can actually have conversations through tarot as people. I'm communicating something very specific here. This is something that is a very specific thing. And I just want to see if someone gets the message. Someone actually finds this message and understands it to its very core. So I'm going to leave it here. This is just a short little video, but I was just hoping that it would be interesting. It would be something different to do. And yeah, if you have an idea of what this might be or what I'm saying here, you can leave your guesses down below in the comments. Or if you want to contact me in my DMs on Instagram or email me, astrowheeloffortune@gmail.com. If you want to contact me and let me know if you got the message or you didn't, or if you want to just comment down below, you know, I just think this could be fun. And if you, like, I don't know, if anyone wants to do something similar and put something similar out on their YouTube channel, or you want to try and communicate with tarot, like, if you're interested in communicating through tarot and almost having like a back and forth by just communicating in tarot, I'd love to try that out as well. I'd love to do that as an experiment. I'd love to try it out because I just think it could be very interesting. So I'm going to leave it here. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great week. If you enjoyed this, you know, do like, subscribe, and comment. I tend to do kind of like whatever I want to do on this channel at this point. There's never really a cohesive thread of what I'm doing, but everything that I'm doing is really just comes from my fascination with divination and tarot and how we derive messages and like how we do use it as a language. So yeah, I think this is, I'm really getting into some fascinating energy here for me. Like, you don't have to find it fascinating, but to me, I think this could be very interesting. Like, what if we could have conversations through tarot? So yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.